Happy Saturday, Paul Talkers. I was going to record a vlog tonight early and then go to bed and sleep for the first time in ages, but then the Bruce Jenner interview happened on ABC. I didn't watch it on ABC. I watched, as usual, Twitter, both the Bruce Jenner tweets and also the hashtag transrec tweets. I believe the latter was a counter campaign to bring trans people's voices onto Twitter talking about what was going on. There's not a lot I have to say about the interview itself. Anything that I would say was better said by the trans folk on Twitter whom I follow. I'll try to put links to some of their Twitter accounts in the doobly-doo below. One thing that was very confusing was the pronoun usage throughout the interview, both in the interview and then on the internet on Twitter. According to everything from ABC, Bruce Jenner requested the use of he, him pronouns throughout the interview process. And then GLAAD shared a little guide online. So as of right now, Bruce Jenner is the only name I've got. But regardless of the pronouns, Bruce Jenner did explicitly say, I am a woman. So, Bruce Jenner is a woman. It was amazing. I'm glad I was here to watch that happen. It is one person's story of a relatively normal self-identification process. It just so happens that that process happened in the midst of being the rich and world-famous Bruce Jenner. And while Bruce's story is important, it is not the only one. Please keep your eyes and ears open for lots of other trans stories because there are so many and many more becoming visible every day. As a YouTuber and a Twitterer, I am very excited to see what happens with Adian's life. Is he gonna make it onto the cover of that bodybuilding magazine? I hope he does. And Jazz Jennings' life. She's so young and accomplishing so much already. I don't usually watch reality shows, but I might tune in for Bruce Jenner's and Jazz Jennings. I might. For a large part of the United States, maybe a large part of the world, I know some people in Holland were watching, this is the biggest and for some the first mainstream education about transgender people. It was an educational experience that included mention of asexuality, that included mention of trans black women's lives in danger. There was so much good information shared in here, as well as some really offensive parts. And to paraphrase Lacey Green, gender expression is not the same thing as gender identity, which is not the same thing as sexual orientation. These are all separate things. Most of the people who are watching this interview did not know that before they watched this interview. I'm not suggesting that it's a world-changing event, but it might be a discussion-starting event. And that is so great. I started off the interview not knowing what to expect, and I ended up the interview really respecting and admiring Bruce Jenner, Kim Kardashian, and even more than I had before, Kanye West. It was a hell of a night. Did you see the interview or follow it on Twitter, or have you checked out the hashtags now that it's all over? What did you think about Bruce Jenner's coming out in this ABC interview as a transgender woman? Let me know in the comments below. Or tell me anything that matters to you because I want to know what matters to you. And if you like this face, talking about social issues and stuff like that, please subscribe if you've not yet subscribed. I'm going to try this weekend to attend some of the DCLX afternoon dances. Saturday is at the African American Civil War Memorial. Sunday is at DuPont Circle. If I can attend them, then I'll be vlogging on the road. I'll be vlogging outside of my apartment again. That's exciting. As always, thanks for watching. Tomorrow will be even better.